Hey there, this is Keith. I'm out in the park today because I want to do a quick review of a brand new 4K action cam that I just bought yesterday. That's right, and believe it or not, this little camera has no brand name attached to it whatsoever. I don't know who makes it. It seems like it's just a Chinese knockoff of a GoPro, but the good news is I bought it yesterday for $80 at a local store here in Mississauga. So now I'm going to go through the process of checking out the different features. So you can come along with me and check them out too. In today's video, I'm going to be testing several of the features of this 4K action cam. Plus, I'm going to shoot video at the different frame rates that this camera allows you to shoot at, so you can see through this video what it looks like. And of course, I'll be seeing it for the first time once I get this home to edit it. In fact, this camera has three really good features that I like. First, it shoots in 4K at 30 frames a second. Then it shoots at 720p, but at 120 frames a second, which is great for slow motion. And then, of course, the big thing too is it shoots at 1080p, 60 frames a second, which is great for sports. And that's what I want it for, of course. That's what you want an action cam for. Oh yeah, first of all, this camera doesn't come alone. It comes with all kinds of attachments that you can put them on a bicycle, on a fence, on a pole, on a helmet, anything you want. You can find a way to hook it up with all these various attachments, so that part is pretty cool. Oh yes, for the record, this camera does have Wi-Fi, which means you can upload a generic app to your tablet like I have done, and then you can control the camera from the tablet from the app. I've tried it, it works, it seems to be fine, no complaints there. Oh yes, the video and the audio you're going to experience from this little camera is totally unedited. I'm not going to color grade it, not going to do anything. What you see is what you get, just so you know what you're getting from the camera itself. Oh yes, FYI, in slow motion mode, the camera doesn't seem to record any sound, which is fine. It would be garbled, junky stuff anyway. Oh yes, this camera does have photo mode. So I'm going to show you a few pictures that I took with it. It's supposed to be 16 megapixels, by the way. That's a pretty large photo. And you can see the quality now I'm going through right now. There's some added features like time-lapse and timer photography if you want to do it that way. So the camera is capable of taking photos, although it's not really a photo camera. It's a video camera. Oh, a little added thing here. This camera doesn't seem to have any options to change the field of view. So what you're seeing is what you get. So other cameras you can change to wide angle, to narrow angle, to super wide. This camera doesn't seem to have that option at all. You just got one field of view and that's it. Oh yes, like all action cameras, this camera goes underwater when you put on the protective case. Here's a short clip I took today, putting the camera underwater. So today all I wanted to do is take this camera, put it on its different frame rate settings, and shoot a bunch of video clips just to see what each one looks like. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. So let's jump to all these video clips so you can see what the camera quality looks like for yourself. Let's start right now. Our first test clips. This is what the video looks like at 4K, 30 frames per second. This video clip is shot at 2.7K, 30 frames a second. The following video clips were shot at 1080p, 60 frames a second. Check them out. The following video clips were shot at 1080p, 30 frames per second. check them out. Now we're going to 720p, 120 frames per second. Take a look at these clips. Oh yes, this is always cool to watch. This is some slow motion video I shot using the slow-mo mode. This is 720p, 120 frames per second. Take a look at these and see what you think. So now that you've seen a bunch of my little video clips that I shot today, what do you think? What do you think of the quality of this camera for $80? Personally, there's a few clips I'm not liking. There's something going on with pixelation, distortion, or some kind of weird thing happening, especially at 1080p. I can't seem to get a good shot, a good quality video out of it. So I'm going to take this camera back to the store and exchange it. I'm hoping it's just this camera. There's a problem with the sensor somewhere. That's what I'm hoping, because if it's the whole brand, you can't use this video for much. It's got this weird distortion going on. So that's my opinion. I'm going to post this video anyway so you can see what it looks like. And like I said, I am going to exchange this camera and get another one, because you just can't use video when it's got artifacting or distortion, or you can see the sensor in the quality. I don't know how to explain it, but you saw it yourself. Anyway, this is Keith here in Mississauga. I hope you like my little test of this 4K action cam, the camera that has no brand name, which is a bit odd, but that's how it is. Anyway, Keith in Mississauga saying bye for now. Thanks for watching.